Hello, McFluffy52 here, back with some more Outlaws of Thunder Junction action. Today we're playing a Gruul Artifacts deck list. This deck list was inspired by a user of the name Bothyon in CGB's Discord. I made some changes, but yeah, the same idea. We're playing cards that care about artifacts entering the battlefield, making artifacts, sacrificing artifacts to do something. But yeah, so some of the highlight cards of the deck: Teething Wurmlet, super good, 1-drop, grows, gains its life. Bristlebud Farmer, makes 2 foods, can draw us cards. It's a big body that also tramples. Legion Extruder, we can use it to go ahead and deal 2 damage to remove something, and then we can sacrifice artifacts to make 3 3s. Dowsing Device, can give our creatures +1 and +0 and haste whenever an artifact enters the battlefield. Tough Cookie can animate our non-creature artifacts into 4/4s. And then, yeah, the rest of this Haywire Might deals with artifacts, enchantments. Sentinel, Nameless City just makes artifacts. Ren's Resolve, card draw, Torch of Tower, removal. One thing I tried to do with the deck is make it so most of the cards are not going to rotate. The only card that I think should rotate this coming fall will be Rockfall Vale. The rest of these cards all should stay within standard, so let's hope we can do some good stuff on the ranked ladder and get into the games. I'm currently 50-50 with the deck, 2 wins, 2 losses, so let's hope we can kind of keep that up. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure to subscribe to not miss out. I try and make novel decks or play decks that I think are interesting on the channel. Go first. I don't know what I want to do. Probably Commercial District to see if we're going to draw into way too many lands. I can play a turn behind and just play another Commercial District here. Playing 2 of these, we just managed to have both of them in our hand. But yeah, the sets that I think rotate are like Kamigawa, Neon Dynasty, both the Innistrad sets and the new Capenna set. So, ooh, life gain. Do we just get rid of the veteran? Probably, to be honest. This veteran allows them to play Amalia, then immediately trigger Amalia. Oh no, it was humans. I zigged when they zagged. That's my bad. Alright. Another land might be good. Ren's Resolve is not exactly what I'm thinking of. Haywire, or Teething Wurmlet into Haywire Might to trigger this. To gain life and grow it. My headset is dying. Unfortunate. Okay. I might just Ren's Resolve here to see if we can find a land. Play a land. I don't think we're gonna get much value out of the Haywire Might, funny enough, so sacrifice, gain some life, and make a 3/3. Boom. The next turn we can play the farmer. We can go farming. Opponent has a pretty good start here. Pretty good 1, 2, 3. Ossification gets rid of the Wurmlet. Kind of annoying. At least we still have a blocker. Alright. Rockfall Vale, that's better. Play out our farmer. Yeah. Adeline. Are they going to trade Adeline for our farmer? They are. I think we take that trade. We can make a bunch of 3/3s. Especially with these Sentinel and Nameless Cities coming down, they should do a good job of blocking everything. They gain some life, but what do we care? when we break through, we should just kind of end up killing them, I think. What do I want to play? Yeah, I guess Sentinel Nameless City is probably the smartest thing. Just because then I have another blocker that can block 3. I should probably have gone in, because they do have a very strong, just like a massive board state kind of deck. Awesome. Okay. Haywire might. Sure, you can go down there. Trying to think of how do I trick them into losing their Adeline. I might go ahead and crack some of these maps. Don't need another mite. Really don't need another mite. Okay. Go ahead, swing in with just this. I guess I could swing in with both. Doesn't matter too much, I don't think. Interesting, so they actually went for the block. That kind of expected them not to, but we'll go ahead and sacrifice an artifact to do this because we can just scry then. What do we want to get rid of? Probably the map. Yeah, we have enough mana to pay for the Ward 1. Teething Wurmlet. It is pretty good. There goes Adeline. Do they have another is my question. So we'll be able to play Teething Wurmlet, use the Legion Extruder to sacrifice a food to make another golem, which should be pretty helpful. 3 Adelines? Okay, you're just chosen to win, my bad. That is kind of unfortunate. This is gonna be a long match. Or we're just gonna die. Either or. That enters the battlefield. And yeah. I mean, I can ask to trade for the fun of it, but they might just double block with the... I don't want them blocking with the veteran because then they get another flyer, which is kind of annoying. I think we'll just stop there. I could get rid of the ossification to get my other might back. I forgot about that. I bet somebody's been... There is no way we're going through the 3 Adelines gauntlet. This is cursed. This is so cursed. There are 4 Adelines. I can't count. Yeah, I kind of want my Teething Wurmlet back. They're really good at doing things. And that is not what I want to see. Alright. Go team, go. Alright, now we can actually do this if we really want. Because if they kill... I don't know. They're not going to kill it if they block with a veteran, so... But then we can scry, so this is probably worth it. Or we can sacrifice it to the Legion Extruder. These both go down, so... That's actually... I would have blocked with their veteran, to be honest, because then they could have gotten another Phantom in the sky. Okay, that is annoying. They're building up their stacks, but we can live. 37 life. This is gonna be the longest game ever. They do have like a really good overrun if they can find it. Alright, so this is gonna trigger these Wurmlets pretty good. And then we can trigger them on the opponent's turn using the Legion Extruder. Don't think we attack. And we can probably start attacking like next turn. Mistress Foundry? There is no way you're sending in Mistress Foundry into a death mission. Okay. Still confused why you activated Mistress Foundry, but I feel you. Pass to blockers. Yeah. Alright, this goes there. We gain some life. It is what it is. Go ahead, do this. Sacrifice to get a 3/3. Here's the Wurmlets. Torch Tower is kind of nice. I mean, we can swing in with everything and see what happens. Part of me wants to, but part of me thinks this is a very dumb idea. Probably because it is a very dumb idea. But it's kind of funny. I mean, they can just take it all, I guess, is the downside. Wait a minute. We have such a disgusting series of plays. What do we do? Alright, first off, this goes. That triggers the Wurmlets. And then, so that our creatures don't die, I go ahead. I don't need to bargain this. I can just get rid of the Coppercoat Vanguard. Ciao. And then their Adeline is a 4/4. So die. They get back another Adeline, but they can't immediately attack in with it. So that's a pretty good attack. I almost thought I messed up because they could activate the Mishra Foundry to pump up their Adeline. There is no way they just top decked a Knight Aaron of Eos. Oh my goodness. It's an Intrepid Adversary. It's so bad. It is so bad for us. Alright, we'll play this out. Triggers the Teething Wurmlets. I just swing in with both Wurmlets. Right? And then everything else gets held back. I don't think I could push lethal, could I? 13 plus 5, 18 plus 9. Okay, whatever. They concede. I don't know why they concede. They have Intrepid Adversary. That card is amazing. They just pump +2/+2 to their entire team. Seems like it would have been rough, but whatever. Okay. Ah, man. Honestly, cut the Rockfall Vales. Screw it. These dot plans are actually killing me. Opponent goes first. Maybe we're saved. What are we playing against? Mono white again? That's wild. Alright. Or maybe this is actually Resolve Life Gain. Mono white is supposed to be one of the strongest decks in the Festival format. Kind of come and gone several times, but ultimately it is still a very strong deck. Interesting. You know, two can play at that game. Actually, I'm gonna play Dowsing Device so I can start getting into these as soon as I play them. I was thinking about blowing it up. Yeah, it's just a Boros Convoke deck. My head hurts. That's pretty good. 5/4 haster for 3. Gotta get rid of this veteran. I just didn't want to torch the tower hit. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh, cool. I get to kill the veteran. Do I get to kill the veteran? You know, I kill the veteran. They have to replay it at least. And if they recast it, we can just torch it. So then it gets exiled. Well, it was gonna get exiled anyways. That's my bad. I can't think. My think is bad. Alright, land, please. It is a land, but it's a tapped kind. That's not fun. Alright, torch. Or sorry, not torch. Get rid of the phantom. Boom. This gets +1/+0. Attack with it, it gets another +1/+0. Then we flip our Dowsing Device into a land. I don't actually really like it as a land for the most part, but it does end up being kind of ramp in that regard. Opponent is scared. They're shaking in their boots. They literally rack their blood token when they're playing Boros Convoke. I feel like you hardly ever want to crack the blood token. We'll hold up torch the tower just in case we're going to die. Darren Epicure. Maybe they already had an Epicure enhanced. They weren't afraid of that. Okay. I can activate it. We can activate it twice potentially. We'll just kill it the first time. I can't activate it in response. We can just go ahead and do this. Probably should wait until after attacks, but it is what it is. Not too concerned, to be honest. This goes into the battlefield. Go ahead and play this. I will kill something. The resolute reinforcements, it doesn't really matter. We play a land this turn. I don't think I did, so I'm gonna actually try and crack one of these. Find a land. That is an Extruder. I like them. It's actually pretty good in this matchup, I think. I'll just do it again. And then attack. They have to triple block it. And if they triple block it, their creatures all die. They do go for the triple block. Okay. I don't think this game's gonna go well for them then. Because, well, they're a very good deck at building out of nothing, but still. Feel pretty good having Legion Extruders plus Teething Wurmlet. In Wodane's, that is a perfect example of a card that is good at building out of nothing. Play a Legion Extruder, get rid of one. And then, you know what, I'm just going to go to the next turn and then Legion Extruder away. Go to their turn and then Legion Extruder away the map token. A little frustrating that they hit pretty much the full wombo. They draw an Immodane. They literally top deck Immodanes into a Resolute Reinforcements, and they perfectly have the 5 lands they need to do so. Actually, I'll wait until they attack. Okay. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. We take 7. We can swing back for 4. Dowsing Device is actually quite good. So it's immediately going to transform, which is not what I want. Honestly, not what I want. Yeah, we don't have lethal in any way, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. And then on their turn, I Legion Extruder. I could have played this, got a land, but it would have immediately flipped into a land and pumped once. Wow, their top decks are just so lethal. It's gross. Actually gross. Top decks you get with Boros. Convoke. Alright. Teething Wurmlet. Sure. Then we can play Bristlebud Farmer for the heck of it. And then we might be able to trample over with the Bristlebud Farmer. This will gain us a bunch of life is the main reason I did this sequence. I could attack in with the Teething Wurmlet. No need to think about it, the opponent conceded. Alright. This hand is absolutely amazing if Teething Wurmlet survives. Besides that, it's still a pretty decent hand. That is not the land you want to see. Because control is lame. Certified. Truth. It is a fact. Now you might say, McFluffy, I've seen you play control decks before. I don't know what you're talking about. I have never done such a thing. Nope, never. Oh my goodness, it's Esper. No. Anything but Esper, please. Alright, this is gonna be tough. They concede! They missed their land drop, probably. Let's go. Okay. How? There's 6 tap lands in the deck, and we're staring at 3 of them. Like lands that could potentially enter tap. And we're staring at 3 of them. Yo, Shuffler. Can we, like, stop with this? I think I've seen a commercial district in Rockfall Vale and almost... Whatever. No complaining. Nope. None. Hand might be off. Okay. Untap land. The power that is an untapped land. Opponent plays a white or plains. What are we on? Azorius, Jace Avatar. Should have assumed it. My bad. Take the might to the face. Man, I want to play the Sentinel, but they will counter it. But if I don't play it, do they have something? What could they play if I didn't counter it? I feel like, do control decks run that much in the 2-mana slot besides counter spells? But I should probably force the counter spell out. I'm gonna have to have it happen eventually, right? I mean, it just leaves our hand looking like absolute donkey. Of course, we top deck another land. No, we're flooding. We're gonna have more lands than the control deck. I honestly wonder if I should cut a land. There's no way. There is no way. Alright, well, this game's over. We laugh at the enemy who got stuck on 2 lands last game, and now we're getting stuck on 7. Less getting stuck on, and more just absolutely flooding. 7 of the top 11 cards have been lands. 8 of the top 12. Wow. Yo. Magic is fun when you get to draw like this. Oh. I hate it.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and you will die.
I guess that's that.
At least we have Boseiju for the Mirix, maybe? You know, every control player's wet dream is finishing the game with Mirix. I can't stand that kind of control. Like, finish off with, like, a swift ending, please. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of the Mirix, it doesn't really matter. Don't really want to deal with it. Holy cow. Okay, that's gotta be pretty unlikely. In between the next match and this match, I will crunch the numbers. Oh, I should just concede, but I can never tell myself to actually do that. What if we top deck a Nahiri's, not the Nahiri's Resolve, the exile the top 2 cards? It's another land. It is another land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the top 14 cards. 10 of the top 14. What? Okay, I'm honestly, I just hope it's another land at this point. Ugh, come on. Had to ruin the streak. What the heck? How dare you? Let's pull up the calculator. Alright, Magic the Gathering calculator. Population size. Top 60 cards. Top 14. And we hit 10. Oh, successes in the population. That would be 24. Successes in the sample, 10. Calculate. 0.779%. The chance to draw 10 or more. To draw exactly 10 would be 0.66. To draw less than 10 would have been 99.9%. Apparently? Oh, 10 or less, not. That includes 10. I guess we'll just play the Dowsing Device? I don't know. I'm just here to watch the Hullbreaker horror slam my face, I guess. No, yeah, this game's over. I'll concede to save us the next like 2 minutes. Or not 2 minutes, you know what I mean. Yo, you. At last match we won the lottery. That was crazy. I guess this is a keep. I don't really like it, but you don't get to choose. Alright, what is our opponent on? +1/+1 counters? That's what I would think with a hopeful initiate. They could be on mono white humans. Humans. It's humans. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ah, okay. Back to normal magic. Hopefully. Spellbook Bender. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thought nobody played Spellbook Bender anymore. Why is it tapping like that? That's very annoying. Tap like that. I should probably have not played a land this turn. It doesn't matter. We'll be fine. Everything is awesome. Oh, no. That's not good. This is not good. They're getting out of the range of the Legion Extruder. I guess I could Haywire Might, sacrifice the Haywire Might, and then Legion Extruder. What do we want to get rid of? The Vanguard, probably. Get rid of it. Everything. We can kill it with the Legion Extruder. It's not. This is still not very ideal. Not perfect. We still have Ren's Resolve to kind of rescue the situation. Dowsing Device for fun. There is no way. There is no way. This is not normal magic, I take it back. What do I do? I'm gonna Ren's Resolve, set up for next turn, but I might just die. Dowsing Device. Honestly, we might just want to play out these Dowsing Device so we can get some lands. Get some lands going, then. I should have not attacked. I got excited about the pump and then swung in. Should have held it back so I could walk their Coppercoat Vanguard. Double Mishras. I didn't even think about that. That's 4 damage plus 4 plus 3. That could have been pretty bad. Pretty darn bad. Top is not a good sign. Have something to play. Nothing to play. Okay, that's at least something. That is something. If we hit a land, this is fine. It's not a land, but it's something. play this. I don't think we can attack in, unfortunately. Alright. Give it to the might. Face. Can't attack, I don't think. What did they put on top of their deck? What is gonna kill us? Skrelv? Maybe it was just Skrelv. Skrelv is pretty good because we can give it unblockable. I give their creatures unblockable from particular colors. But the Haywire Might is colorless, so we can chump block for one turn. Attacking with both is a bold plan. Igonjo? I'm sniffing on Igonjo, but I don't really have an option to not block. Like, what if I just chump block? Yeah, I can't have an Igonjo moment. That would be bad. They could also have a Emperor. That gains us some life. Alright. Tap land, because why not? And then, do I hold up both Legion Extruders is my question. Or just I use one of them. I think I hold up both Legion Extruders. So I can activate them on the opponent's turn. I could attack in, or could have attacked in, but I'm too worried about these foundries. They have double foundry, which is really kind of gross. They're gonna pay one to put one on Skrelv. Interesting. Skrelv, are they gonna activate Skrelv? Okay, give it unblockable to green. Okay, let's see if we can make them punt. And it's a massive punt. We'll see if it works, but we just need to activate our extruders before blocks. Alright. Sacrifice the food. Make a 3/3. This is pretty huge. And then we'll sacrifice the tough cookie. We'll make another 3/3. Both of these can block regardless of Skrelv's ability. And they're going to gain us a bunch of life. I think the opponent might be a bit mad. They probably have an Igonjo or something. Because they do have like 4 mana open. And they have 2 cards in hand. They have to have something here. I gotta believe it. Combat trick of some sort. No way, we absolutely got them there. That is unfortunate for our opponent. Truly unfortunate. We could have activated to also make our food a 4/4 with the tough cookie, but then we wouldn't be able to transform the tough cookie itself. Okay, they have a blocker, but do we care? I don't know if we do. I think this brings up an artifact account, or artifact count high enough that when we play the Dowsing Device, we get... I should have played this the other order. Ah, we could have probably lethaled. My bad. I'm gonna go ahead, trigger, give this haste, and flip into a land. And then we can do 10. That's better than nothing, but all right. Teasing Wurmlet, absolute MVP. You cannot say this thing is not MVP. Oh, I could have activated my Legion Extruder to make it a 4/4 and won that way. Oh, I could have made it into a 4/4. If I lose the game, report me. Could have won. Could have just outright won. That is my bad. We still have both of those lands. That's big. They have the Iganjo. Okay, so we would not have been able to win. But we fish out everything from their hand. And boom. Pretty good spot to be. Scrub can't block, so they need to use their Mishra's Foundries as blockers. Which is not good. I will let you know that is not good for them. Alright. Land, I don't mind because I will go ahead. Legion Extruder the food. Make another 3/3. And then I'll give that 3/3 haste with our lands. And then we should be able to swing in for a fair amount of damage. It's not lethal, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Use +4 +0. They just have to block, activate both their lands and block the Wurmlet and the other large creature. Large golem. Yep. We get to survive for a turn. But now they're down 2 lands. Imagine that. All they got is Grove. Wurmlet, block, and then the 7/3 also gets a block. And next turn we should be able to make both of our golems lethal. Yep. Skrull is not going to do anything for you. Gives hexproof. Doesn't give protection, so they still take damage. Hexproof just prevents targeting of spells and abilities. Protection does the same thing, but it also prevents damage. Cry time. I don't know if this is necessary, but seems like a good strategy. Teasing Wurmlet 9/9. There we go. Another dub. All right. Oh no. Okay. Just cut the Rockfall Vales. It's a rotation proof deck. Cut the Rockfall Vales. You're never going to see a tap land in your hand besides one of them. Ah, how do I get double Rockfall Vale in hand? Or Rockfall Vale and Commercial District, always in hand. Just a little annoying. Haywire might, sure, let's keep it for now. We don't know what our opponent's playing, it might be useful. They're playing Jace though. Oh, Boros Convoke. That is sad. Jace Avatar is playing Boros Convoke. You know something's wrong. Alright, I will just play the Extruder now. Get rid of the Inspector. Though I should probably play the Might so I can blow up the artifact in response to a demolition. Please don't have it. Don't have Gleeful Demolition. Thank goodness. Alright. The game is saved. I did not completely troll. We're just mostly trolling. This is gonna go by forever. And then we'll play the Might so that we can stop them from Gleeful Demolitioning. Alright. We're in a good spot, I think. We have another Torch the Tower to deal with the... Oh, Naya. Uh-oh. We got the Imperiosaur. Spice. I respect that from our opponent here. Yeah, I'm just gonna start with the Dowsing Device. Boom. Might is gonna get a little bigger. Interesting. I wonder if they're gonna double block. If they don't double block, we're saved. They're gonna single block because they're greedy. Boom, we're saved. I almost punted. I forgot about the reinforcements. Okay, that is gonna go immediately. Not bad, not bad. We're controlling the board, but we're running out of cards. Now that is a card. If I've ever seen a card, that's a card. Boom. That is huge. It's a 7/5 haster. Sacrifices a food. Calls us a card into another one. Bam. Now we have a land. Well, it's not gonna, the second one's not gonna have haste, but you know. We try. Yo, what is going on? They haven't found their Gleeful Demolition? Oh, that's pretty bad for us. Pretty bad. Alright, by pretty bad, I mean easy win. It is an easy win. Yeah, I don't need to play the other Legion Extruder yet, I don't think. I can just go like this. Please block. I don't want you to block. Land or Tough Cookie. I don't want to land. Interesting. So we're doing a pretty good job of threatening lethal here. They might not expect a Legion Extruder to the face if we can manage it. They can Immodane's Recruiter, and that's gonna deal a bunch of damage, but we still can like Legion Extruder and build a blocker. They might just scry a bunch. I don't know what they're doing. Seems strange. Oh, just make Warden of the Inner Sky big enough to block. I don't know if that's gonna work. We can pump it up 2 more times. No, sorry. Yeah, 2 more times. And then they'll have 2 left over. Unless they tap it, and then they can pump it 4 times. Ay. Warden in the Inner Sky being the sole reason we lose this match is going to be annoying. I don't know what we should have done differently. Had sweepers. A sweeper would have been pretty good. Having an instant speed removal would have been pretty good. I'd sacrifice the map to get a 3/3. I could play the Legion Extruder and then pump up the Bristlebud Farmer. Threaten lethal that way. I might just swing with everything and see what happens. Maybe we can get rid of the Warden of the Inner Sky. Ay. Alright, I want them, Warden of the Inner Sky to die, because it's like the sole thing that super problematic for us here, I think. So I'm wondering if I can get them to block the 3/3 with it, or the 3/4 with it, and then Legion Extruder. Alright, well, we'll swing in with these. This has vigilance. This is a 3/3. We can always sacrifice the 3/3 if they go to block it. Whoops. No, that's okay. And if they like double block the other one, it's fine. What the heck? Okay, we get a free like 2 kills. That was not what I was expecting. And then make another 3/3 with a Legion Extruder. Play out the Farmer. And then play out the Extruder. Other Extruder? I don't know if we can play out the other Extruder is the only problem. Because we would want to make the 3/3 potentially. And that stops us from making it untapped or like sacrificing to make it 3/3. Alright, it's map time then. Land. It's a Ren's Resolve, which is honestly as good or better. Life gain is not what I want to see here. Not what I want to see. I'm planning to stomp right over their face. Straight on over. The Warden of the Inner Sky is problematic. I don't think the opponent should have thinned out their board like they did against. I think they should have just let some of the damage go through. I guess they were worried about combat tricks, but we're not really a combat tricks deck, to be fair. We're playing an artifacts deck. There is that 1 mana artifact that auto equips that gives +2/+0. That was not what I was expecting. I'll make a 3/3. Is it better if the Legion Extruder their face or Legion Extruder one of the blockers? Can Ren's Resolve, if I find a land, I can then play Legion Extruder. Okay. I think they're right to concede there. I think we had a way of winning. But honestly, I would have probably just waited until after combat. We could have pumped this up with +4. It would have been 10 trampling damage. They have 10 defense here, and then 3 like toughness here. So they could have blocked that. Nope. Yeah, we had lethal. We could have just actually straight up activated the land and then swung. and it wouldn't have really mattered how they blocked because of trample. Awesome. Bristlebud Farmers carrying the game. Alright, well that's going to do it for today's video. We ended 7-3, which honestly is pretty good. I don't think the sample size is large enough to really say a whole ton about the deck, but I feel like looking at the deck, I think I can confidently say it's like a pretty good aggro deck. It seems like it's suited well to be a good aggro deck. We managed to win against Boros Convoke there. I'm 2-0 against Boros, 1-1 against Azorius, 2-0 against Mono White. So the deck has okay against some of like the more prominent matchups on the ladder, so maybe it's good. Anyways, if you enjoyed this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Consider checking out the previous video where we played a teamer like mid-range deck. That was also a very unique deck. That was a brew that I came up with myself. It was really brewed around Colossal Rattleworm, so cares about putting things in the graveyard, getting big creatures, potentially flinging those big creatures at the opponent's base. So hopefully that's on the screen right about now. Have a nice morning, evening, night, afternoon, wherever and whenever you're watching. Ciao.